Hi there. I trust all of you are doing good. This is Harleen ma'am with yet another story short. I'm sure you're all familiar with the word perspective. Yes, you've guessed it right. Perspective has a Latin root meaning to look through or perceive. So, children, some of the synonyms would be a viewpoint, an angle, an outlook, mindset, aspect, broad view, or maybe even a frame of reference, an overview, or simply a way of looking. So, everything we hear or experience is just an opinion, our personal opinion, and not necessarily the truth or a fact. We view the world through a lens which is crafted by our own experience and our own environment. So today's story is about perspective. It is a story of a charming, elegant, and angelic princess, almost of your age. She was such an adorable child that the king, the queen, the ministers, the courtiers, everyone loved her no end. They could do just about anything to see a smile dancing on her lips, and her wish was their command. One day she falls ill and she takes to her bed. And like all fathers, the king was perturbed seeing her condition. He left no stone unturned to ensure that she gets better. She even walks up to her. He goes and asks her what is it that he can do that'll make his princess smile again. He was willing to do just about anything. Lo and behold, the princess expressed her desire to own a moon. Hearing this, the king immediately got disheartened because somewhere he was convinced that this is impossible. He immediately called for an urgent meeting of all the ministers. All his wise men, royal wizards, ministers, mathematicians, they were all ushered into the castle. But none of them could come up with a viable solution. At that very moment, the court jester, not educated, not as informed, not as intelligent as all the wise people, he came up with a solution. He suggested that maybe he can help. And now, because the king had no other option but to trust him, he wanted him to try this out. So, this gesture, he walks up to the princess, starts having a conversation. He asks the princess, what is it do you think the moon looks like? So the princess, in her own innocence, she immediately says, moon, it is a very, very tiny little object. The moment I keep a thumb in front of my eye, I can't even see the moon. So moon is even smaller than my thumbnail. So the jester picks up on the clue. Next morning, he gets a beautiful round silver moon made for the princess. The princess is very, very happy seeing on the moon. That is the time he asked the princess, what if you see the moon at night in the sky? What do you think? Where does the other moon come from? So the princess says, when I pluck a flower from the garden, a new flower blooms. Similarly, if I've taken the moon, so what? The other moon obviously will grow in its place. So, children, it is not what you look at that matters, it is what you see. So, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Our perspective is only our reality. Whether it's true or not, whether it is the opinion of others or not, it really doesn't matter. What we see depends not only on what we look at, but also from where we look at and what mindset we look at. Give others a benefit of doubt. Your perception is your reality and not theirs. So, children, on that note, love you all, stay blessed, and take care.